So, if you stick to the end of this video, you will know for fucking sure what is the number one skill, what is the number one thing that you need to know, understand, and apply to become a successful closer. And this also applies to setting as well. Guys, girls, you are completely fucking up because you're missing out on the most important and basic principle of them all. Now, I'm gonna be sharing it with you so that you can have it clear. I'm gonna be telling you how to do it, how not to do it, and why this is so important. But the thing is that if you don't really implement this, it will be fucking pointless. So for 1 fucking second of your life, just grab that phone, throw it out the window, and listen, because this is worth it. I'm not making this video out of my fucking ass. I'm making this video because I was able to make $50,000 a month with sales, working comfortably, just because I used this, just because I learned this. I was able to work with the biggest names in the industry, like Prince EA or Jason Capital. I was able to help hundreds of students, all because I am using this principle to this day, and I will always keep using it. It's something that I am constantly teaching to my students, the hunters, but you're not fucking using it, and that is why you're failing, okay? So, really, for fuck's sakes, understand this. The majority of people in sales get obsessed like fucking childs with scripts, with what to say specifically, with templates, with, or even worse, like what is the perfect word track that I have to memorize so that when I say it, automatically, for some reason, because everyone is the same, people are going to say, oh yeah, take my card, here's the number. Like, how the fuck does that even make sense? It doesn't. Everyone is different. Everyone will require a different set of words, a different motivation, a different type of influence them until you actually make them buy from you. So how in the fuck are you still relying on a script? Don't you have a fucking brain to realize that this doesn't work? Fuck! Just understand that thing. Honestly, if you even walk out this video just realizing it, you will be like, huh, I'm actually losing money because I'm repeating words like an idiot, or I'm seeing ex-influencers saying, you have to say this in particular to defeat this objection. It's like, bro, it doesn't work that way. It won't. You probably already tried it, whether it's on DM setting, whether it's on closing. It does, even in a conversation when your fucking girl is arguing with you. You try to do it and it doesn't work. Well, no shit. Objections are not defeated that way, okay? So, forget the fucking scripts, forget the fucking templates, forget all that shit. Just use common sense. But again, it's something that I explained in previous videos. If you want to look at those, you can literally just go after this video. Now, another thing that fucking closers do that is literally preventing them from becoming successful is they are always fucking complaining about the leads. It's always the leads. Oh, the leads are not qualified. Oh, the leads don't have money. Oh, the leads are from Zimbabwe and I hate my life. Oh, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. I can say this because I was the same asshole who was also critiquing them. I can say it. I was making the same mistake until I was able to work with an offer that was selling a 4-figure investment. Okay, I had to sell a 4-figure investment to people who were extremely broke, to people who didn't even have $100. And when I was able to do it consistently over and over and over again with techniques that I explained in the Hunters and other places, I was like, huh, so it's not the fucking fault of the leads, okay? The only aspect, the only lead that is unqualified is the lead who genuinely doesn't want what you're selling. Okay, so if I want apples, but you're selling oranges, then I'm an unqualified lead. That's it. That's the only type of unqualified lead, okay? Get that through your fucking mind right now because you're probably fucking up because of that. Stop blaming the leads, blame yourself, blame your fucking self, okay? So forget about that. Just as the same, stop being such a little girl. Stop being such a faggot. Stop being such a pussy and forget it. Complain. Just stop complaining about your offer. It's the same. Oh, it's just that my offer is not good. Oh, it's just that the offer is not that great. Dude, stop, okay? I'm not saying you cannot be right. I'm not saying that they're not good offers and bad. Like, of course I understand that. But what does that do for you? Complain like a little girl. What are you gonna accomplish with that? Nothing. You're probably gonna be in the same situation or even worse. So the best thing that you can do is how can you make the most out of it in that situation right now? And then how can you find a better offer? That's the whole point. That's what I teach to my boys. All you have to do is, okay, how can I make the best out of this situation? And then what can I do to get the most out of another one? That's it. But stop complaining. Just stop. Stop. You're not a woman, okay? And if you are a woman, why the fuck are you complaining? Stop. Stop. You could make so much. You can accomplish so many things, but you're complaining. That takes time. Time is valuable. You don't have time. You're going to die. Fuck. All right. The final, I guess, group of closers that are fucking up with this are the closers who are constantly looking for a tip or a trick or a hack something that they can say that will automatically make them sell more, right? Oh, what about this? Maybe it's a word track, or maybe it's the way they're dressed, or maybe it's, I don't know, I saw a lot of videos of saying that it's good if you put a hot blonde in the background because that's gonna close more. It's like, oh my God, just learn how to fucking close. It's gonna be so much easier. You're gonna also be so much more profitable. Holy shit. Anyways, all these shitty thoughts, all this is just coming from insecurity, from being in a mindset of scarcity, which is, I don't know if I can make this, I don't know if I will be able to win, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. So all this gay shit that you're doing right now, it's literally costing you sales. It is literally costing you money. Stop being so attached. Stop. Just realize if you can help people and realize that there's so much money out there. And if you're half as capable, you will be able to do so. That's it. That's it. For fuck's sakes. Okay. Let's talk about the important things, which is, what are the things that you can control, my man? Focus on this. You really want to know what is the big secret that I've been telling you? I'm about to fucking share it, but I'll give you a clue. You need to focus on the things that you can control. This is basically what I call the inputs versus the outputs, okay? So the problem with people is that everyone focuses on the outputs. The outputs being basically how much money I make, what offer I am, okay? If I get the great leads, basically stuff that you just cannot fucking control. But you say, oh, look, I bet I can control how much money I make. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. You're not the one writing the check. You're not. Okay? You're not the one saying, John, the best lead in the planet, is going to magically show up. You don't have control of that stuff. You just don't. So stop fucking obsessing about, I'm going to make 10K, I'm going to make 20, I'm going to make 50, I'm going to make 100K. Stop. Stop. That's just stupid, low-level shit right there. Stop, okay? Unless you are this manifestation gay guru that is like, oh, I'm going to manifest 100K a month. It's like, oh my God, man, fuck, go. Get the fuck out of this video, honestly. I don't even want to look at you. Or you looking at me. But stop. Unless you're that kind of wanker, if you're a real human being who realizes and acts based on what's in front of them, not on the fucking vibration of the universe, just fucking realize one thing. You do not have control of that. You do not. So stop focusing on the outputs, because all the thing is giving you is a fucking headache, stress, disappointment, sadness, anger. Stop. Just stop, okay? Focus on the things that you can genuinely control. And what are those things? Well, the inputs. The inputs are the things that you can control. AKA, how much you're studying, if you're showing up to every call, if you're showing up with a great mindset, if you're showing up with a good mood, how you're dressing, how good you are at articulating yourself, how good you are with your conversations. It's the thing that you can control. Are you investing in yourself to become better? Are you reading books? Are you doing it? It's like, what are the things that you're doing consistently to become a better closer that you can control? Focus on that. Stop focusing on stuff that you cannot control, okay? I even had a mentor who told me, oh, the best thing that you can do is just write down on a piece of paper a goal and eventually it will manifest. What the shit? It's fine. It's perfectly fine to have a vision, to have a goal. But manifested like an imbecile is no. Okay? Also, another bad thing is to try to put a specific date. It's like, in a month, I'm going to make 100K a month. You fucking wanker. What if you don't then? But what if you don't? Or what if you make more? It's stupid. Just focus. This is going to take me to my big point. Focus on what can you do to get to that. That's your goal, not a fucking number. That's not the fucking goal. It's like everyone has the fucking mindset completely upside down. I'll reveal the lesson. The core lesson is that the man comes before the money. The money doesn't create the man. What does that mean? If you focus on the inputs, you're chasing who you will become. Stop focusing so much on becoming a closer who can make 50K a month, okay? How can I say this in a simpler way? Everyone right now, it's focused on saying, let's say it's 50K a month. I'm gonna make 50K a month. I'm gonna make 50K a month. I wanna make sure that I do everything I can so I can hit 50K a month. What can I do? It's like, oh, I'm looking at my check account. I'm not there. Oh, what would I have to? I have to sell all these people. I have to do this number so I can get to this number. It's like, you're an imbecile. Stop that and focus on the man or women if you're a chick. Focus on the man that you have to become. The man who can, with the skills he has, create a 50K at will. That's your goal. That's your goal, okay? Focus on becoming that type of man or woman who creates that amount of money. Stop focusing on the money. That's your fucking mistake. That's why you're always in a state of, I don't know how to fucking do this, because you're constantly focused on the money when you should be focused on becoming that higher version of yourself that allows that money to happen in your fucking wallet, okay? So, and how do you do that? You focus on the inputs. How much am I studying? How much am I reading? How much am I practicing? Did I invest it in a mentorship? Am I really studying on my free time, or I'm just wanking off looking at TikTok all day? It's like, makes sense? Hopefully fucking does. Fuck. It's not that difficult, but everyone has it wrong. So my advice to you is stop waiting and become that man/woman today. Do it now. Now. You watch this video and you say, yes, I'll fucking do it. And here's the good thing. I'm not gonna say specific examples because, you know, even though it's a good thing, I don't want to talk about other closers. But if you literally go and you start looking at every successful closer on the planet, you know, the gurus, everyone, and honestly, man, you just go to every fucking niche. It doesn't even have to be closing. You will see that everyone has the same thing in a different way. Mine is to become that higher man, okay? But other people are telling you that you should be really focused on achieving mastery. And other people are going to be telling you that you need to become like this super pro athlete that just never stops becoming better. And other people are telling you that you need to work until you become the king of the castle. It's like, you can just do so many things, but it's always the same thing. And that is become such a man that is able to create that money. And that's what you have to do. So it doesn't matter if you take my advice or another one, it's always the same. And there's a reason why we're saying it, because we lived it, we done it. You have to do it now, yourself, okay? It's not difficult. Now, stop waiting, start acting today. Stop deferring, saying, oh, I'm only gonna do this once I'm hit 10K a month. Like, fuck, start now. Doesn't matter if you're making 0, 1, 10, 20, a million, it doesn't matter. Do it, okay? The ways you can do that, very easy. Invest in yourself, okay? Now, investing can go with money, obviously in the mentorship and shit, but it can also just be investing more time into studying. Invest more effort, put more effort into stuff. Invest in having a better mood in your goals. Force yourself to be better. Like, so many ways of you can invest in yourself. That's what I mean. Now, you really want to take decisions based on abundance, not on fear. Because all the stuff that I explained at the beginning, people who follow scripts and templates and word tracks and shit, they're just doing it because they're just afraid of losing. You cannot be afraid of losing, man. That's the difference. The majority of wankers are afraid of losing. And your goal should be, how can I win big? How can I win big? Okay, there's a phrase that I like a lot, which is, you are afraid of losing small. Or you just want to at least lose small. I just want to win big. So that should be you. That should be your main core, your mindset. Fuck, you can do it. I don't even know you and I believe in you. So why in the fuck could you not? Okay? The skills that you have will compound. The skills that you have will compound. I was able to become a better closer because I learned psychology. I learned how to speak in a very articulate way. You're not gonna see me saying like an imbecile. Like, I am very straightforward. I learned how to influence. I learned how to persuade. I learned how to be a real human being. I know how to be real when I'm talking. Like, I learned so many things that are allowing me to become a great closer because I'm just stacking up skills. I learned leadership, okay? I learned how to run businesses. So my idea is that as long as you can keep doing the same, all your skills will compound and your skills overall, your outcome is gonna improve. But in order to improve that outcome, you have to improve that income. You have to put in the fucking work. You have to carry the boats, okay? No one's gonna do it for you. So I just want you to understand, I know a lot of people who are just based on this, following the script or the latest tendency or whatever, and because of that, they don't get to anywhere. Or they just are always around the same thing, 5, 10, 12K, something like that. It's like, that's fucking nothing. And they never get out of that. They really never get out of that shit. You cannot live like that, man. You cannot. Don't do that. Don't become that type of guy. Become the type of guy who is just all the time chasing excellence, who's constantly investing and improving himself. That's the person you have to be. That's who you have to be. So right now, because I did the 50K example, I want you to think about one thing. I want you to imagine that you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're seeing that version who is a 50K a month you, right? What would that person do now? What would that person tell you to do? To wank off, to study, to read, to go party, to go to sleep early? What is this person telling you to do? Just listen to that heightened version of yourself and you will know what to do. You don't even need that much of advice. You just need to believe more in yourself. So if you do it, money will follow, success will follow. Become that man and everything will follow. So stop wasting money, stop wasting time, stop wasting effort and focus, and do the right thing. You can keep learning from me in here for free, from all social media. If you want to just make money faster, you can always find out about Hunters, what I can teach you and give you coaching on one-on-one. But again, completely up to you. Now, hopefully this video was helpful. I try to not make it super long, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Happy hunting.